As Military Appreciation Month comes to a close, we want to highlight a special organization that's been giving back to the U.S. military since 1941, the USO.
That's a long time. In order to run more than 250 USO centers across the globe, they rely heavily on their volunteers to support the soldiers and their families. And one volunteer in particular works tirelessly for the troops. Here's his story.
For Evan Nelson, being on a military base is something he's done most of his life.
My dad and my brother both served in the Air Force. Spent quite a bit of time at military bases, visiting my brother when we were younger.
3 years ago, in honor of his family and best friend Rob, an Army veteran, Evan and his 2 children started volunteering with the United Service Organizations, or USO, at Fort McCoy, Wisconsin.
You can just hand them their beverage. I was just looking for a way to give back to our men and women in service. There's nothing I'd rather be doing than coming up here and helping out. It's a part of my life and my children's life, and we really enjoy it.
The USO has been serving the men and women of the U.S. military since 1941 at 250 locations on bases, at airports, and military installations worldwide.
No matter where we go, whether we're traveling or we're anywhere in the world, the USO is there. And so where we go, they go, and the USO provides a piece of home for us.
In 2023, nearly 20,000 USO volunteers served around the globe, giving service members a touch of home when they need it most.
When people think of bases and training and garrisons, they think that the military are the primary trainers. But there's this whole army, pun intended, of volunteers that come on the backside and help as well.
Volunteers like Evan.
So we have 2 snacks and 1 drink. Got a little bit of salty, a little bit of sweet. However you're feeling today, I could use a little bit of sweetness.
Evan and his family get it. They totally understand that it's about service to the greater cause and not about themselves.
That service earning Evan the 2023 USO Volunteer of the Year Award.
I have such respect for them, and being able to help them out, even if it's in a small way, I will do it.
That respect, gratitude for their sacrifice, something Evan understands extends far beyond the time served overseas. 2 years ago, his best friend died by suicide after struggling for years with PTSD.
When I lost my friend to PTSD, I really didn't think I'd probably be able to come up here anymore. But, you know, that actually made me want to do it even more. It was hard coming up, but every time I do come here, I feel like he's proud of what we're doing, and we're awfully proud of him as well.
Evan says spending time with the soldiers at Fort McCoy,
How you guys doing today?
volunteering with the USO,
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
has given him purpose.
Being in the military can be very challenging. I wanted to help out in some way.
Whether it's serving ice cream or manual labor working with his hands.
Here at the USO, we are able to provide so much for the soldiers. It puts a smile on their face, and that makes us smile too.
He says giving back has given him so much more in return.
I encourage anybody to find that cause and find what really drives you, and it will change your life.
It is all about the return there. Many thanks to Evan for sharing your story with us, and thanks to our troops. We are very grateful for your service and your sacrifice.